Hey everyone, welcome to the SDE gaming channel. Sakife here, and we're going to be doing our first official review. This review is of the Nintendo Switch Monster Hunter Rise Edition, which came out here in the UK on Friday the 26th of March 2021. It came with a lot of things, so we're just going to go in and review each bit separately, and I will give not my factual opinion but my personal opinion and review of what I think of these beautiful things. And you guys can enjoy the view. First of all, I'm just going to break down what actually came inside of the lovely package. So, as you can see, it came with this beautiful box right here, the Monster Hunter Rise Edition Switch console with the Magnum Arlo monster as its flagship. I've got to say, it's a beautiful box, very well designed, nicely detailed as well, and it actually is pretty much basic. It's the perfect size that it needs to be. It's not too big, not too small. It is perfect. Okay, so you guys are probably waiting for the main bit. It obviously came with the Switch, the custom Switch for the Monster Hunter Rise. As you can see, that it's got the lovely matte grey color for the Joy-Cons with the custom Monster Hunter Rise emblem, logos and design patterns. We'll get into that more in a second. It came with pretty much the basics that you expect. It came with the Nintendo Switch Joypad mini controller. I don't know exactly what the factual term is for this, but I call it the mini Joypad. It is brilliant. I have used it multiple occasions. It is very comfortable, actually. We will slot the Joy-Cons in later so you can actually see what it looks like. Also came with these two little fiddly bits. I know that these are what you slot onto the Joy-Cons so that you can hold on to them, and you put your wrist, you put your hand through them and they don't fall off. Unfortunately, I actually haven't really had much chance to use these. I haven't been carrying my Switch a lot. I literally just lie down in bed, play it, or I sit on the sofa or in a chair and lean it up, it leans up like that, lean it and play it. So I really haven't had a much chance for it. Maybe, who knows, in the future I might have to use these, but so far, not really my sort of thing. It also came with, if you can see on the far right here, the lovely charging dock block / TV connector. It is, again, customized and fully detailed. It is brilliant, and I bloody love it. And I've got to say, whenever I walk into the room and I see it, it just makes me feel happy. That's the basics, I've got to say. It just literally makes me feel happy when I see that pattern. It is amazing. Last but not least, it actually came with two key rings as well, which is, I find them really, I'm a big fan of key rings. I love having key rings. I'll show you them right now. I've already taken the liberty of adding them to my keys. So here you go. So you got the first key ring, which is the Palico here on the right, and then you got the second one, which is the Palamute. Unfortunately, in the unboxing video which I did, which was rushed, I called the Palamute the doggo, which was incorrect. This is a Palamute, and this is a Palico. Yeah, so they're just chilling on my keys, and I absolutely love them and adore them. Now then, for those of you who wanted to see the actual package, here's what it looks like completely up close. So obviously, like I said before, it's showing you the joypad, the Switch, it's showing you the customized patterns behind the Switch, obviously the first monster. It's also got the downloadable code for the game itself and the deluxe kit, which is, I gotta say, it was actually really handy and it was really nice. I haven't actually put the layered armor on just yet. I will do at some point in the game, but I haven't managed to do that yet. So now I'm going to show you the back. The back is just, I got to say, it's a brilliant piece of artwork. I mean, Capcom always know how to do their art and their design. It is brilliant as always. And just like I said, you can see that the it's very Japanese themed this time. Not like the other Monster Hunter was. Of course, you can see the influences of Japan, but this one is literally heavily based on, I think, feudal Japan, with obviously the housing styles, the outfits, the sort of armor as well. They tend to more be samurai-like. So it's if you're a Monster Hunter fan like I am. If you played Freedom Unite, if you played World, there you can definitely tell a difference in the setting and the culture, which is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Alright guys, here's the close-up of the mini controller, mini joypad for the Switch. And be honest with me, you cannot lie that is actually really sweet. There's something about the symmetry about this controller which I absolutely love. I just gotta say, it is so different from the PS5, PS4, Xbox controllers. It's unique, it is beautiful, it is tiny, it is cute, it is adorable. Come on, you cannot say that this is not a nice controller. And every single time I pick it up just to play Monster Hunter or go on the Switch, it is absolutely amazing. I just love it. It is a brilliant feel. It's comfy. It's really cool. The spacing is quite nice. I've got to say that it actually doesn't feel that different from the main console controllers. I do got to say the space between is quite smaller. I believe that the Xbox is a little bit out here, and obviously you got the PS4 and the PS5 controls where the joysticks are closer together. So from the Xbox, it's a little bit wider apart, and you know, obviously for the PS5 and the PS4 controllers, it's very different. It's unique. You can definitely tell it's unique. So these are the front patterns. Like I said, you've got the Monster Hunter Rise Shuriken emblem. You've also got the beautiful design patterns around the joy pads, the buttons and the directional pads, the D-pad on the left and the buttons on the right hand side. I've got to say that at first when I did play the game, here's a critique right now, that I was really confused about the buttoning. They put Y and X separately to how the Xbox controller does it. So obviously you know that Y would be on the top and X would be right here. Yeah, that kind of threw me off. But you know what? It's I like it. I'm getting used to it. Also, gotta love the Nintendo Switch symbol in the middle. Another thing about the Joy-Cons here is, I'm gonna slot you out. You got the two. For those of you who never used the Switch before, this is how you actually take the Joy-Cons out. So it's never just a straight pull or put on. I mean, to put on, yeah, it's straight. You know, you don't have to push a button. But take off, you gotta push the button in and then pull it out like that, which is pretty neat. And as you can see, there are more beautiful patternings on the side there. These are logos and emblems from the Monster Hunter game. I don't know what they mean, but I know that they represent something in the game, whether it be weapons or nature or a different type of monster. No clue yet, but if you know, leave a comment in the video description below. Let us know what it is and your thoughts on it. You're going to slot it back in, and easy as 1, 2, 3, done. Now we're going to look into the actual Switch console. This is without the Joy-Cons. I've taken the Joy-Cons off. Forgive me for what you're seeing in the background. I couldn't get anything else to get the phone at this height. The stand is too short, the one that I have, so apologies. Oh, also, this may be a hint to something that may be coming in the future, but we'll get to about that in the end of the video. Now, this simply is the console, the screen for the Switch. Like I said, I know some of you may know what the Switch actually is, but for a lot of the viewers, if you don't know what a Switch is, this is the main compartment of the screen. This makes up for the main console with the battery and the whole motherboard and the mechanics inside of it. As you can see over here, we've got on the left hand side of the top of the Switch, we've got the power button. Obviously, you can. This is what you use to turn it on. You've also got the volume controls over here. You've got the minus on the left and the plus on the right. You've also got, I think that is where the sound comes out from. Along with that, you have the aux. You got the port where you could put your aux cable in for your headphones, and over here on the right hand side of the top, you've got the slot where you can put your game card in. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a game card to show you how demo of this. The Monster Hunter game never came with a demo; they came with the digital download. So I actually haven't had to use the game card bit yet. Here at the bottom, if you look at the bottom, it's simply just nothing else but the barcode, which you might need to. This is the barcode where if you need any tech support, IT support, that's where your Switch number barcode is. So please do remember that. Here is the actual charging port. This is where this is the slot. That's the slot that goes into the charging bit. Finally, this is something that I actually never knew myself. Here, underneath the latch that lets you lean the console against anything, this is where you put the micro SD card. I never thought it would be them. I did spend a couple of minutes trying to look for it, see where you could put in more memory. I never thought it'd be right there, but that's actually really neat. Really nifty and neat. So I'm just going to put this bit down now, and I'm going to show you the back of it. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is the back of the Switch for the Monster Hunter Rise edition, and I gotta say, I was blown away when I first saw this. The patterning is beautiful. Look, let me lean it against the sun. That's it. Beautiful natural baby sunlights right there. You see that the patterning is all over the back of the Switch, and I gotta say, it is amazing. I cannot stress it enough. I keep saying beautiful, amazing. This is aesthetically pleasing to my eye. Again, with the Monster Hunter Rise Shuriken emblems, I love the patterning of this. This is basically the back sort of scarf that comes off your characters in game when you first start. I really love that patterning, and you got the waves patternings as well. It is amazing. You know, when I first got it, I couldn't stop doing this. It was just too beautiful to not do that. On to the next bit. We have actually got the charging dock slash block slash TV connector. This is the actual design of it. I know you guys could see it in the background, but again, along with the Switch and the Joy-Cons, the patterning is amazing. Nintendo have really outdone themselves on this, I have to admit. As a Monster Hunter fanboy, I love it. I love the decals. I love the patterning of this. I love the way that they got the monster right there and the wave flame patterns. It is beautiful. There's nothing on the back apart from this bit. Again, for those of you who don't know how to use the Switch, or if it's your first time and you need someone to help you figure out things, this is what you use to connect your Switch to the TV. Also, what I didn't mention earlier, what came in the package was a HDMI cable where you slot in here, and an AC adapter, which is basically the main charging cable. You don't necessarily have to put the AC adapter into this to charge it. You can keep it on a separate socket and charge a Switch without having to use this, but I kind of like using it. It's just cool. You just slot the Switch in and that's it. It's going to charge away. It is simple. You don't have to worry about leaning it or leaving it somewhere safe. You just pop it in, done. As you see, I had my Switch in sleep mode. To bring it out from sleep mode, all you've got to do is press the power button and it should work. But when you start, you've got to press the same button 3 times and it will come up with this screen. I've already made an account, so that's already been done. This is basically what the main menu screen looks like. You've got the sleep mode over here, which puts it back to sleep. You've got the settings where you can adjust all the settings. It's even got flight mode. You've got the screen brightness, you've got the screen lock, you've got parental controls, just in case you're parents and you want to make sure your kids don't do anything bad. You got the internet connection, that would be my internet right there. You got your data management, user settings, the Me. You can even make your own Me, customize Me. You got the Amiibo settings as well. Now, the Amiibo, I actually don't have one, so I couldn't give you an example of that yet. I do plan on getting one soon. You also got the themes, notifications, sleep mode, controller sensors, TV output. Now, this is something that I didn't know about until I had to, play it on the TV. At the start, the TV resolution I had was 480, which I didn't really like, so I moved it to 1080. Yeah, if you want to adjust the screen size, which a lot of you might have to do, is go to this section, click the adjust screen size, and fit your screen. Now, back to the main menu. You've also got the controller settings over here. You could change your grip order to search for any new controllers that you want, pairing new controllers, and obviously this is where you go to your controller section. It will also tell you, believe it or not, the battery for the controllers on the left side here. If you've got them attached to the Switch, it will show up here and here. But if you have them detached from the Switch, it will show up here. And that's for the main Switch battery, which obviously you can see on the top right over here. I've got it connected to the Wi-Fi already. I've already taken pictures from in-game. I don't know how to add pictures yet. I think that would to do with the SD card. You can slot it into any computer, move your stuff. But yeah, here are some pictures that I took in-game, which you take with the camera. I didn't realize that the whatever you took in-game would show here, but it pretty amazed me. Here is the Nintendo eShop. This is where you go to sort of, do your shopping, get more games if you want. This is Nintendo News. Basically, it will come up with, like any other console, it will come up with news and whatever is happening. So like game updates and stuff. For example, they had the Animal Crossing update over here. No, I don't have Animal Crossing yet. It's on my list to get, hopefully soon. Again, here is Nintendo Switch Online, where you go to get your online. I haven't got online just yet. I will be planning to get it soon because me and my mate Dylan will be joining together in hunting monsters at some point this coming week. I do want to make videos on it. Unfortunately, I don't have an Elgato, so making videos probably won't be possible for a while. But who knows? Things may change. And now for my final thoughts. As a Monster Hunter fan, I absolutely love this set. I do believe that it was worth the £349 that I spent. It is amazing. The Switch is a brilliant console. It is beautifully well designed. It is smart. It is really cool. I love playing in bed. It just, lets me be lazy, really. As for the game itself, I'm enjoying it. I've played about up to 6 to 8 hours. You probably just saw it on the screen there, but I haven't had much time due to work. It is an amazing game. I do love it, especially coming from Monster Hunter Freedom Unite World and to now Rise. It is amazing. I do love the Monster Hunter series. It's always been a fun game to play. For some of you, you might think it's just grinding, rinse and repeat, just hacking and slashing monsters. But for the Monster Hunter fans and the community, I definitely know there's something more to it for us. It is rewarding. It is thinking tactically and logically and planning every single move. It's not just a hack and slash. Well, technically is, but with thought to it. Careful logic and planning thought, That's what it is. All in all, I am really happy that I got this set. I'm enjoying it. I know I'm going to put so much time with the Switch. It's not something that I'm just going to put aside. I will be hopefully maybe doing some more reviews, maybe some more game reviews. I'll probably review Animal Crossing and unbox that when I get it. Again, thank you guys for tuning into STE Gaming Channel. Sakife here. Do subscribe. Do leave a thumbs up if you're happy with everything that you saw. Leave a comment as well down below. Let us know what you think of it if you're going to get it. If you want any advice, if you got any advice, give us some advice. If you got any criticisms, give us some criticisms. If you find something else that I don't know or you got something to add, go ahead, pop it in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Subscribe and hit that bell notification and stay tuned for some more content. Also, just before you guys go, again, about the little teaser that you guys saw about the little Warhammer pack. I don't know if you guys saw it in the reflection of the Switch. I will be doing a painting series at some point. So hopefully that will be the next thing we do. Stay tuned for more. And as always, take care, stay safe, enjoy guys.